50% of our population are women, and we can't afford to leave 50% of humanity behind.
Issues affecting women in Ethiopia are many, multi-sectoral and diverse.
There were no adequate data and information to inform gender-related interventions and programs.
We want to monitor, for example, the implementation of SDG 5, which is mainly related to gender, and also there are other SDGs which have relevant indicators for gender. But the level of monitoring of these SDGs on gender indicators is very limited. In the 17 SDGs, there are about 54 indicators which are related to gender. But out of these 54 indicators, what we monitor is only about 10%.
What the Women Count program has done is to begin to put in place the data on where are the women on all of those issues. What are those issues? How far are they affected? What is the impact of those issues on women's lives?
Strategies we have in place, one was data management and putting system in place. The other was capacity building of experts to be able to generate, analyze, and disseminate up-to-date data for all data users. And the third strategy we have in place was knowledge generation. Knowledge generation that was disseminated to all data users and data producers to inform policy and also key intervention areas.
The second NSDS was implemented in the last 5 years, starting from 2016 to 2020. It has 7 thematic areas. The second thematic area was on data production, and basically producing gender disaggregated data was part of that NSDS. What was planned in the NSDS was just to produce more gender disaggregated data from survey and census, and also to prepare reports based on data mining from the existing surveys, so that to make available more gender disaggregated data.
The Women Count program has also helped us to unleash the potential of additional data sources for SDG monitoring, which are CSOs. It has added a new spectrum to IRR's capacity building activities, that is how to collect, analyze, and produce data needed for SDG monitoring.
Using also the UN guideline on gender asset ownership survey, we conducted the survey. The data is already collected. Now we are doing the analysis. We have got a lot of support, starting from the scratch, from the idea up until we are now ready for the report writing. UN Women is supporting very much.
One thing I can say from a statistics point of view as an impact of this program is basically data availability, especially gender disaggregated data availability increased, and also data use increased. Now policymakers have improved the data use culture, and now different policies are designed based on the data which is produced.
The capacity building effort, which is supported by UN Women on CGD for the civil society organizations now, is profound. At the moment, we already carried out the baseline survey, and then based on findings of the baseline survey, we came up with a guideline on how to really do CGD using international experiences. Then we carried out series of trainings for civil society organizations to understand and try to use CGD.
The project created a lot of opportunities for capacity building. We have got a lot of exposures in the trainings on gender equality, on different thematic areas. Maybe it can be on violence against women, on gender asset ownership, or overall global commitments such as Sustainable Development Goal implementation and monitoring.
So in the future, I would really like to have regular, up-to-date quality gender statistics that really tells the picture of where women of this country are.
We need to still continue to provide informal technical support. We have trainers already trained in this program, and these trainers are ready to provide more support to the existing CSOs and for others also who have the interest to learn from this.
All the sector ministries can begin to plan, knowing the issues affecting women. They can budget, they can do their program actions, and they can address those issues. It will take time, but we have started, and I think we are on the right track.